It's Josh with Northwest Roof Maintenance. I'm here today to show you the difference between 3-tab and architecture shingles. Let's get started. Here is a comparison between the two. Up top is the architecture, below is the 3-tab. As you can see, 3-tab is distinguished that they're divided into 3 sections for 3 tabs. Unfortunately, 3-tab is pretty much discontinued. They do make limited colors, so if your roof is damaged, the chances that we would be able to do an exact color match is limited. However, in a pinch, we will use architecture in place and try to match the color as close as possible. If you're in need of repair or maintenance, give us a call at Northwest Roof Maintenance and tell them Josh sent you. It's Josh with Northwest Roof Maintenance, and I'm going to show you a little behind the scenes at the shop. Behind me, as you can see, are some shelves. This is what we call the job shelves, and these have all the materials for the work that is being done today. Each technician is assigned to a shelf, and all the shelves have the material that is required for their job. This speeds up production. Make sure that guys are not spending most of their mornings picking up materials and are able to get to your house as soon as possible. Now you know a little bit more the behind the scenes of what it takes to fix your roof. If you were in need of repair, give us a call at Northwest Roof Maintenance. Tell them Josh sent you.
Three, two, one, game begin. Game over.
It's Josh with Northwest Roof Maintenance, and today I'm going to show you some sample boards from different manufacturers of shingles. These are architectural shingles. Sample boards have a little printout of what different colors and what options that specific manufacturer has. Other ones have actual examples, of little squares that you could see, and then they have the names above them. Certainty, Malarkey, and Papco. Each manufacturer has their own version of color names, such as Moray Black and Antique Black for Papco, Moray Black for Certainty. If you want to express yourself on your roof, there usually is a pretty wide variety of options when it comes to roofing color. I like the green, but I think I'm more partial to gray on my roof, and that's usually the most popular color is gray or black on roofs. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you would want on your roof. Until then, if you have any roof maintenance needs, give us a call at Northwest Roof Maintenance. Tell them Josh sent you.
Hey guys, this is Joey from Northwest Roof Maintenance. I'm going to take you guys through something we do a lot here, which is satellite dish mount removal. A lot of the times these are left up on your roof, not being used anymore. When they're installed, they put sealant over the lag bolts. Over the course of a couple years, the sealant fades away, the water starts intruding into your home, can rot your plywood out. It gets worse than that. It can cause further water damage and make its way deeper and deeper into your home. So on to the next, we will show you how we remove and repair these. Usually there's a lot more lag bolts, but we'll remove the lag bolts, get that out of our way, and then we'll jump into taking the shingles out. So we want to cover every affected area, so we're going to remove all three of these. Now we got a nice repair area to work with. All of our damaged shingles are removed. As you can see, we're left with our 4 holes from the satellite bracket, which is right here. So as you can see, things changed a little bit here. Realized that the ice and water was not a very good representation of what I was trying to show you, so I mocked up felt paper. So follow suit, we went through, we filled the 4 holes with some M1, some roofing sealant. Now what we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves some relief cuts right here. Just little ones. A little relief cut there. A little relief cut here. And we're going to take our new ice and water. We're going to slip that on in under the sides. What we're looking for here, need a little bit more. What we're looking for here is a good overlap from the old paper onto the new material. We want the sides being over it, so any water that comes through here makes it onto the ice and water. Ideally, we want it underlap, so any water that comes from the sides or above makes it onto the ice and water, and it travels where it needs to go. So next step here will be reinstalling our shingles. Go and throw some M1 on these corners, just a dab. If you have a hammer tacker, you can go through and lay some staples. That stuff down. Same thing here, just a little bit. Don't need a whole lot. Shingles are going to press it down as well. We'll grab some shingle. Some shingles that fit. It's going to be a slightly different color, but that's okay. That concludes our dish mount removal. Thank you.
the quiet suburbs of Gresham, Oregon, atop a modest home nestled beneath Douglas firs, an essential structure lies wounded, unnoticed by most, but not forgotten by those who placed it there. A skylight, designed to bring light and warmth, has failed in its noble purpose. Time, temperature, and the unpredictability of human manufacture have taken their toll. And so the crew returns, not with excuses, but with intention. This is a moment of redemption. With care and precision, the team removes the compromised skylight, revealing the skeletal frame beneath. There is no blame, only resolve. In nature, even the most carefully placed stone may shift. So too with skylights. Behold, the replacement, sleek, sealed, stronger than its predecessor. This is no ordinary pane of glass. It is engineered to withstand the seasons, to harness the light without yielding to it. Each movement is deliberate. The roofers, seasoned by years of wind and rain, know the stakes. This isn't just a repair, it's a promise restored. And when the work is done, it is as if the failure had never occurred. The home breathes once more, bathed in light, protected from storm. In Gresham, as across the natural world, not all stories begin in perfection, but with diligence, craftsmanship, and care, they can end in brilliance. In the temperate heart of the Pacific Northwest, where rain is as constant as time, an often overlooked battle quietly unfolds, the battle between rooftop and moss. Here in Camas, Washington, we witness a seasoned crew of 4 Northwest roof maintenance technicians embarking on a vital seasonal necessity of removing ceratodon, purpureus, also known as fire moss, redshank, or, as the common roof tech refers to it, as roof moss from a tile roof. This is Tanner, agile, focused, and dependable, a kind of alpha of the roof. Angelo, careful and calculated, ensures no tile is disturbed beneath his feet. Diego, ever attentive, tracks the trailing debris, working in harmony with the wind. And PJ, quiet but relentless, the finisher, sweeping every final trace into oblivion. Each brushstroke is a small reclaiming of territory, a pushback against nature's soft green invasion. The moss, though seemingly harmless, if left unchecked, will root, rot, and ruin. And so they brush not in haste, but in rhythm, like craftsmen of the canopy. But just beyond the main site, a separate challenge brews. This is Ryan. Today he tackles a more subtle adversary, standing water, the quiet saboteur of roofs, his weapon anti-ponding flashing, designed to lift, redirect, and drain. Tanner, having conquered the ridgeline above, now lends a hand in this trade. No task is too small, and no tech works alone. In moments like these, precision means permanence. A job well done now means peace of mind in the wet months to come. As the morning fog lifts, so too does the burden from these rooftops. What was once vulnerable is now renewed. And for this team, 4 on the tiles, 1 on the shed, another small victory is etched into the architecture of Camas. They are not just roofers, they are stewards of shelter, guardians of the high ground.
Tanner with Northwest Roof Maintenance. We're in the middle of a couple repairs here today. The rake edge repair over here was seemingly from scaffolding that was screwed in and then not properly sealed when they were all done. Over time, leading to leaks into the decking, and the cheap OSB swells, gets all wet. It doesn't really dry out, so it ends up rotting. We replaced about a sheet of plywood in this general vicinity. We're going to put new vent and tight flange around there. We got some nice ice and water down to keep her sealed up till I need a new roof, and we're going to shingle her up and she'll be good to go. So I got about half of it shingled up so far. We still got the top half to go, got the starter laid down, ran the steps and whatnot. So I got to do the vent and the pipe flange at the top, which we'll get to when we get there. We'll see the end result when I'm all finished up. Eric's over here doing a more minor patch. It was leaking up towards one of the vents, and then there's some water intrusion showing on the attic side of things down lower, so we just went from leak to peak to take care of anything in between that could have possibly been the issue. We're finished up now. We got all the shingles in. We replaced the plywood, put in edge metal flashing, new underlayment, new shingles. Everything's all good to go. No more leaking from the old scaffolding holes.
They say it's beautiful up here, and they're right. But the Pacific Northwest doesn't hand out beauty for free. You earn it. One storm, one season, one roof at a time. Because out here, the rain doesn't visit, it moves in. The wind tests what's built to last. And every roof, from Portland to Puget Sound, carries the story of endurance. That's where we come in. At Northwest Roof Maintenance, we don't just fix roofs. We stand between the storm and the people beneath it. Our crews are made of grit, the kind that shows up when the weather says, don't. They're not just workers, they're rhinos. Thick-skinned, grounded, determined. The rhino doesn't run from the storm. It lowers its head and pushes through. And that's exactly what we do every single day. We've learned from the moss, from the rain, from the years. Experience you can see in every clean line, every careful seal, every job done right. Because up here, a roof isn't just protection, it's partnership. And when the Northwest weather charges, you want a rhino on your side. Northwest Roof Maintenance. Built for the weather. Driven by experience. And tough as a rhino.
Your 402 to radar contact at 18 miles. Take speed 250. Final bearing is 230.
Tanner again with Northwest Roof Maintenance. We're here to do a tile repair on the sidewall and adjoining rake edge. Some coworkers came out previous days and found much more damage to the wood than what we thought there was going to be. So now we're back with all the material we need and we're going to fix her up. So we got it all torn apart here and we discovered a lot of bad wood. The leak appears to be from bad felt on tile, which caused some serious damage over time. There's rotten plywood, rotten supports. So we're replacing all the plywood currently. We're going to throw in a new rake board and then we're going to sister join into this 2x4 right here. We'll put in some extra supports for the rake board to attach to and she'll be good to go. So we're all finished up now. We got all the tile put back together. I got that plywood installed, the underlayments in. It's rolled down nice and clean over the rake board. It's all covered up good, so no more water's gonna get in there and rot the wood. She's all good to go.
They say it's beautiful up here, and they're right. But the Pacific Northwest doesn't hand out beauty for free. You earn it. One storm, one season, one roof at a time. Because out here, the rain doesn't visit, it moves in. The wind tests what's built to last. And every roof, from Portland to Puget Sound, carries the story of endurance. That's where we come in. At Northwest Roof Maintenance, we don't just fix roofs. We stand between the storm and the people beneath it. Our crews are made of grit, the kind that shows up when the weather says, don't. They're not just workers. They're rhinos. Thick-skinned, grounded, determined. The rhino doesn't run from the storm. It lowers its head and pushes through. And that's exactly what we do every single day. We've learned from the moss, from the rain, from the years. Experience you can see in every clean line, every careful seal, every job done right. Because up here, a roof isn't just protection, it's partnership. And when the Northwest weather charges, you want a rhino on your side. Northwest Roof Maintenance. Built for the weather. Driven by experience. And tough as a rhino.
Hey, this is Pablo with Northwest Roof Maintenance. We're going to go check out Malarkey. This is the brand that we install on all the roofs that we do. Come with us.
We're headed over to Portland right now. It's a nice little tour of Malarkey. My question. Do you put the nail on the ridge on the tar or not on the tar? Tanner says you don't put it on the tar. We say you put it on the tar.
I say you put it on the tar. We're about to find out.
We're going to ask a question for Ryan. That question is, why are the shingles always wet? Are they female or are they male? They said lunch. Joey, if they don't give us lunch, I'm coming after you. Vale que piensen en gente de mí. Es que piensen todo de mí.
Hey there, we're back. We're over here in Malarkey, and sadly we can't take you guys inside, but yeah, we'll go over it once we're all finished. All right, so now we're back. We're all finished. We just finished with the Malarkey tour. What we saw inside, it's something we can't say, but all I know is we had a good time.
Before the sun climbs, before the rain lets up, we rise. Because roofs don't wait for perfect weather, and neither do we. We work through wind, through drizzle, through downpour, with steady hands and stronger hearts. Every nail tells a story. Every shingle laid is a promise. A promise that no matter what falls from the sky, your home stays dry, safe, standing. This is the Pacific Northwest, the land of rain, grit, and craftsmanship. And we are the ones who keep it covered. Rain or shine, we rise, we work, we deliver.
Hey guys, Joey with Northwest Roof Maintenance here. We're going to be going over some things on the trainer board today concerning amp hourage and different batteries and what they should be used for. And we're going to be going over how to choose which battery you should be using for which job. Here's the lineup. The 2 amp hour compact light, great for overhead and quick work. The 5 amp hour, the everyday workhorse. The 6 amp hour, a little bit bigger than the 5, has newer cells, more runtime and punch. And the 9 amp hour, the big dog, heavy but built for high demand tools. First, let's talk longevity. On the drill and impact driver, the 2 amp hour holds its own for lighter work. If you're drilling large holes or driving long screws all day, it will tap out fast. The 5 amp and the 6 amp batteries stretch your runtime nearly triple that of the 2 amp. The 9 amp hour battery, built for endurance, you'll notice it with most grinders and saws that draw heavy current. But more power means more weight. The 2 amp hour makes tools feel nimble. They're ideal for overhead work and work in tight spaces. Step up to a 5 amp or a 6 amp, you'll feel a noticeable increase, but it's still balanced. The 9 amp is great for stationary or ground work, but it will tire you out on a ladder. Here's where it gets interesting. Tools like angle grinders and circular saws draw constant heavy current. The 2 amp hour struggles under load. You'll feel voltage sag. The 5 amp and the 6 amp perform smoother with less slowdown. and the 9 amp delivers consistent torque until the last cut. It's designed for high output tools that need sustained energy. If you had to choose one, which one would you choose? I'm choosing them all. And goodbye.
When the Northwest weather won't wait, we don't either. At Northwest Roof Maintenance, our tarp service protects your home from further water damage until full repairs can be made. Rain or shine, our crew responds fast, securing your roof, sealing out the storm, and buying you time until the skies clear. Because when it comes to protecting your home, every hour and every drop matters.